I'm jealous. Oh,
you're jealous. I'm jealous.
I've gotten bad at it. I'm jealous.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous of your date tonight that I don't get to go on. So
I got a hot date, but for now, you and I have a hot date with Destiny.
we're back for a midweek episode after we lied to y'all last time about a midweek episode. Sorry about that. But we're here this week because Chelsea won. And that's, whatever. But this is the Red, White, and Blues podcast. What a terrible intro this is. I'm Daniel. He is Jason. And we're here to talk about Chelsea Football Club. How you doing, man?
Dude, I'm good. It's good to see you midweek.
Yeah.
Kudos on the segues. Daniel makes all of that sound good by perfect timing, which I do not have, obviously, listened to in the beginning of the episode. But, dude, I did not get to watch the game because I was in a meeting with my boss talking about some very serious things. And I could see in my screen, because I have my messages connected to my computer, Daniel just ding, 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 ding every time something happened in this first half. And boy, did a lot happen in the first half.
A lot happened in the first half. Hey, second half, not so much. First half, a lot of shit went down. The first half.
But I appreciate you keeping me updated because that was really, I know my boss knew I was distracted because it was like, I was like talking to him and then I would like dart over, dart over the whole time.
Well, I mean, you're a better person than me because if I was in a meeting with my boss, I would have had my phone up off the side.
I would have been too distracted, especially this game. Holy cow!
Yeah, well, I had a thing back when I had to do more. I don't do as many conference calls now, but back when I had to do more conference calls, I would literally just put it under my computer because my computer like set up a little bit offside. It fit perfectly there, and I would just sit it there, so I would look like I was looking at the computer, but I was really looking at my phone. So Anyway, one of the craziest first halves I've seen football in a long time. It was a good kind of crazy. I'm pretty sure I texted you. It was the good kind of crazy because Chelsea managed to navigate this match without getting a red card. So kudos to them. And Ajax is the one that got the red card. There was 3 freaking penalties in the first half. It was just bananas. I mean, all over the place. I don't know.
I know. I'm just looking at the events on FotMob, and that first half is wild.
It is it was crazy, and it started out pretty slow and pretty normal. There was nothing I was like, oh, okay, here we go again.
Yeah.
So gonna be another slow game. We're not gonna really do a lot. We're gonna struggle to score. And Guiu just sort of scored out of nothing. It wasn't it was a very striker goal. He just poached it.
Love that.
It was very good. I was glad that he scored. Yeah, because I mean, if you look at FotMob and you look right there in the first, before we got our goal, Ajax had a big spell of possession right before they got their red card. And that's sort of the way it was okay, here we go again. We're going to suck. But I think finding that first goal and then right after that, Caicedo scoring the second goal, it sort of just, and they got the red card, and the red card literally changed everything in the match, though. So, I mean, they got the red card, and we scored right, off the free kick from the red card. And can I just say, I would like to applaud UEFA for how quick they handled the review, because initially the ref gave them a yellow card.
Yeah.
And I mean, within a minute, the ref, they had buzzed him. He had gone to the monitor and he had reversed the red card or the yellow card to a red card, all within a minute. Why can't the Premier League do this? Why can't they be efficient with their time? No, that review would have taken the Premier League 20 minutes. I swear.
No. And we would have had an extra long stoppage.
Yeah, it would have been 15 minutes at a time at the end of the half or whatever. But yeah, I would like to applaud you, Wade. And it is so refreshing. This wasn't the greatest ref. Like, he had some stuff, like, I don't know, but it was a million times better than anything that the Premier League has to offer. Like, it is just so refreshing to actually have competent referees in matches. Like,
that's nice.
It is so nice. But yeah, so Guillau's came off the free kick. I don't remember exactly what happened. Somehow the ball fell to him and he just sort of tapped it in the. I think that's what it was. Fana headed the ball off back across the goal, and Gooey tapped it in the net. So
that must be Fofana's assist.
Yeah, it was Fofana's assist. He headed the ball back across the goal. It was a good header and it was good placement by Guillou, and I was glad. Let's back up a minute. Let's talk about the starting lineup. We need to have. You've got to stop me, Jason, when I get ahead of myself, because
I was going to get you back. I was going to get you back. I was going to let you go, but I was getting.
Let's talk about this starting. Read off this starting lineup to us, Jason, if you will, please.
Dude, it's kind of a wild starting lineup. We got Jorgensen in the back. We have Hato at left back, Tosin, then Fofana are our center backs. Caicedo at right back.
Yeah.
Lavia and Enzo bringing it up. Enzo playing more on the right, according to this. Our front attack.
Yeah.
Gittins left wing, Buonanotte, which we said he would probably play.
Yeah, we said he'd start. Yeah.
Our boy Esteval,
on
the right wing, with Guillou leading the line.
Yep.
Kind of wild. I mean, I think we can tell who's going to play on it on Saturday.
Yeah.
But
I definitely think you can tell who's going to play on Saturday for sure.
But still, to put this lineup out against, and albeit kind of a down and out Ajax for some of our discussions last week.
Yeah.
Still, I know it was against a 10-man Ajax, but it is nice that they at least had some scoring shoes on. And it wasn't like some of the 10-man matches that we've seen us play where the 10-man team looked better. Like, this is how a 10-man match is supposed to go. So, I am at least proud of that fact. But yeah, it's hard. I always hate, doing the merits of a 10-man, because there's only, you have a big advantage if you're playing against a 10-man team. So it's like you can speak to some of the quality of the shots, I guess. Like, we did put 5 in the back, which is in the back of the net, which is really awesome. But again, 2 of those came off the pins.
They did.
So, they did. But still,
both earned. Like, they were both legit pins. So,
but yeah, I would have liked to have seen how this would have played out against an 11-man Ajax, just to see it. But it's like you said, and you can see it on the momentum chart.
Yeah.
There's a big, from about the 4th minute to about the 10th minute. There's a huge swing of momentum in their direction. So I think that's what you were talking about right before the red card came in. It looked like they had a good chance of doing something. So maybe we are lucky they got a red card. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to knock the team when they put 5
yeah, it is. It's very hard to knock the team when they put 5 in the back of the net. And it could have been a struggle, because we do struggle against teams that we play down to our competition. But I think the red card definitely changed everything for this match. And thankfully it wasn't us this time. That's what I'm more about.
Who did I choose? I said it was going to be Buonanotte. They got the red.
And I said Hato.
Oh, yeah. Who was closest? Who was closest to getting the red out of those 2 at any point in the game?
I don't think either one of them works. I don't think either one of them even got carded, if I remember correctly.
That was what I was going to look at next time, but I lost my. Oh no, I lost it all. Anyway, yeah. I think anyone got carded.
Neither one of them got carded. So Buonanotte almost got his ankle broken. That's who he was, the one that got tackled on the red card.
Oh man,
so it was pretty nasty tackle. But Anyway, yeah, it was an interesting lineup, and I think, like you said, you can sort of tell from this who's going to start on Sunday or Saturday, rather. And it's Gittins is looking better, I will say.
Awesome.
He's better. I mean, Esteval's Esteval. Buonanotte didn't do anything to hurt the team. Didn't really do anything. I mean, he made a couple of good passes, so
that's about as good as we're going to get from a number 10 at the moment, I think.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So it's I mean, Tosin and Fofana, they just don't excite me at center back. I think they're our worst center back pairing that we have. And obviously, I think Gusto would have played right back had he not been sick. So apparently that's why he missed the match due to illness. So, I mean, I guess, you got to do what you got to do. Caicedo's played right back for us before. He played right back some at Brighton too. So it's been done before, and the way Maresca plays is not that crazy because he ends up in midfield anyway. So, Jurgensen, I think, was the biggest surprise, honestly.
Yeah.
Because it's like, why are we rotating goalkeepers? Like, I didn't understand that one. Like,
is it just to keep him happy, I guess?
I don't know. I mean, he has to know that he's gone or he's not going to do anything anyway.
He might just be doing something similar like he did in the Conference League, where it's like in these initial stages where maybe we can afford some rotation, then he's going to do it. But also, this is a big step up from the Conference League. So, like, every game has to count.
Yes. Yeah. It's a lot bigger step up. We're not having to take a quiz before we play these teams and ask ourselves where are they located, like we did last year with our Conference League group stage points. Like, where are these guys located, Jason?
These are name brand teams.
Yeah, these are they are name brand teams. They are name brand
We've
teams.
seen these teams on the shelf a time or two.
Yes. So I don't know. I get it, you got to rotate, but at the same time, it's like at some point, like when we play, I believe it's the same week we play Tottenham, we play Barca. I believe that falls within the same week. So it's like you can't really rotate either one of those matches. Like you're going to have a pretty consistent starting. You might be able to rotate one or two, but you can't go in there making 8 changes, like we did with this match. So like, all right, I mean, I guess Lavia was the only one who started the match before at the weekend because nobody else started it.
Oh, yeah. I think you're right.
Yeah, Lavia was the only one.
Mm-hmm.
So we made 10 changes. Like, you can't do that in the week of Barcelona and Tottenham. Like, it's just not going to happen.
Insane. Yeah.
It is.
At least this is the year. I'm looking ahead just a second. At least this is the year that we definitely can beat Barca.
I don't know, man. They're good.
You don't think so?
They're good.
I think they can be got after in the same way that everybody is like Liverpool's good and they can get after.
Yeah, but Barca's
it's just a gut.
Have a defense at Barcelona. Liverpool's
just a feeling I have.
I mean, like, look, when you have a feeling, the worst we'll do is draw. So I would take a draw against Barcelona.
That would be nice. Yeah.
I mean, I'll take that. I mean, we're 11th right now in the table.
Yeah. After I said we don't make top 8.
Well, we're only
we're just like a point off, aren't we?
We're 3 points off first and 2 points or 1 point off of 6th, which it's just a bunch of teams tied with 9 points at the top. So, and like Madrid and Liverpool play next time, Bayern Munich and PSG play next time. So like the top 2 teams play each other next round. So there will be points dropped.
That's huge.
There.
Yeah.
So like you're either going to have the 2 top teams get 10 points or one will be sitting on 12 while the other one has 9. And then if we win, you're right there back in the top,
That's awesome.
So, yeah. We'll still be very far behind on goal differential to those 2 teams though.
Yeah. we made up some of the negative goal differential we entered the game with.
Yes, we are +3 now. Benfica is one of those matches where you really need to score goals, like more than one.
Yeah.
You know, so it is what it is. But we do play.
Carabag.
Yeah, where are they? I was looking for them. They're 13th. So, like, they have 6 points, too. So, it's going to be a big match.
Yeah.
Huh.
Who have they played so far, I guess? That would be. They got no injuries either compared to our huge list.
Must be nice.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, I mean, things are weirdly enough based off of losing. Because didn't we lose? We lost 3 in a row, right? Because we lost Bayern, Man U, and Brighton all in a row. I believe.
Was it in a row?
Or right in the span of like 4 games, I think. So
I
don't think it was a very fun time. Okay, no, it wasn't in a row because we beat Lincoln in the EFL Cup.
Yeah.
But we beat Lincoln 2-1 because that's one of our. No, we actually did not get a red card in that game. So
no, but so the interesting stat that has come out of this is so how many matches, Jason, have we lost in the last 7 months that we have only where we have not had a red card?
Oh, have not had a red card.
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've lost 1 match in 7 months, and that was Bayern Munich.
Yeah. Yep.
Like the only matches we've lost in the last 7 months is Newcastle. Thank you, Nico. Flamingo. I believe that was Nico again. And then we lost to United. And then we lost to Brighton. And then we lost to Bayern. We've only lost 5 matches in 7 months, which is still good. But 4 of those have been because we had red cards.
Yeah. That is pretty incredible. Like, to still only be okay.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, are we okay or are we better than what we actually think?
But I mean, that is the conversation. It's a very valid point because and again, that's why when we were listening to people talk about us after the Brighton loss, and then we bounce back and we have the Benfica win, and then we have the Liverpool win, right? And then good showing against Nottingham Forest and a good showing against Ajax, right? But like that's what nobody was taking into account as we're going into the Benfica game, that we lost Brighton and Man U. And I was just willing to write off Man U in general.
Yeah,
because
for sure.
That's a bogey team. It's raining. Bob
our goalkeeper got
like the first minutes of the game.
Yeah.
Right. Like I was willing to just write that one off. Like sometimes it's just not your day. And that's what I thought at the time, because
I would agree
how
with
often
that.
does your goalkeeper go out? And like if he's Chelsea's goalkeeper, no, I'm just kidding. I don't think Bob's going out. But like then the Brighton game happened and we happened to lose to Bayern at the time. And so like it was like people were like really down on us.
Yeah.
Bayern, one of the better teams in the world.
I would agree. Yeah.
We're going to step up in a competition. Maresca was learning lessons in rotation at the time.
Yeah.
Like, which is dumb. Maresca is also learning how to play with 10 men, which is dumb. But like, we literally have like a junior coach with junior players.
Yep.
And this is where we are sitting in the world right now. I think my excitement for the team after the Club World Cup, granted, some of that could have been recency bias and just coming off of a momentous win, because we're world champions for the next 4 years, right?
That's right. We damn straight.
I mean, we got a big ass ugly badge to prove it. But like, but when we went down to Brighton and going into the Benfica game right after that, nobody was talking about, or at least most of the people I was listening to. Maybe somebody brought it up, but there wasn't a lot of chatter about well, Chelsea lose with 10 men, but they don't really lose with full 11.
Right.
And that is the team we are right now, which is a great place to be. And we're winning more now than I think we were at because I could be wrong, but I remember us drawing a lot last season. So
In the beginning of the year, we were on a pretty decent run.
right.
But
and then it fell apart in December, which is still possible here.
Yeah,
but,
which is yes.
But like we are a pretty good team with a solid foundation. We just got people that are constantly ironing out stuff, our manager included.
Yeah.
And so if we can get some of these things with Nico, it was like pure disciplinary,
Mm-hmm.
and like some of these red cards, our defense didn't help Bob out in the Man U game, and then Bob doesn't help himself out because he just dives at everything, including players apparently. And so, but also like some of these red cards have just been 2 yellows, right?
Yeah,
and
but Gusto's this past weekend was just dumb. Like even Maresca pretty much called him an idiot in the post-match press conference. Like it's just dumb, needless stuff sometimes, though.
Right, and that's the thing. It's like there's a different side of discipline to that, where it's like Nico's just hot-headed and he's going to lunge in, and these other guys aren't reserved enough to play on a yellow, possibly.
Right,
and it's like you've got to like be more careful at the end of that. So I don't know. It's an interesting. I've rambled on about it enough, but like it's weird because I do rate this team because we are bouncing back in ways that we were struggling with at the end of last year and the beginning of this year, last season, and we're bouncing back in better ways than like the kind of roller coaster we had when we were questioning the mentality of the team every game. And we still kind of are a team of 2 halves too. So that's like an interesting narrative because sometimes we come out really hot in the first half but like we've been more second half this season, I think.
Yep.
So it is kind of, I don't know, maybe that shows some mental resilience. I don't know. Like these are better conversations than we were having last year, and I will take that as a positive. So anyway, I'm done.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just an interesting thing to think about because it's like I think. I mean, you got to look at it too. This year is like we are doing pretty well without Palmer, without our best player. Like we have a lot more injuries this year than we did last year. So I would almost say like the resiliency of this team and like who they are this year, like it's a lot more. I think there's a lot more positives this year. Like as far as the team goes, that you can look at, like, no, Palmer being out's not a positive. The red card's not a positive. But at the same time, they're showing a lot of resilience because there's a ton more injuries this year. Like Caicedo's didn't miss a match last year in the Premier League. He's missing at least minutes this year in the Premier League. He's missing a good. Enzo's been not. Palmer's out. Delop is out. Like he's pretty much missed the entire season. You might as well just say the Premier League. So we're young as hell. Like that was one of the youngest teams to ever be fielded in Champions League history this past week. And that's only because we have freaking Tosin who's like 28 in the freaking lineup. Like, so that's the reason. Yeah, I know. Screwed our average. Exactly. And then you have like, we're the first club to ever have 3 teenagers score in a Champions League match. So it's like
pretty cool.
It is. It is cool. And like, it's cool to see these young players play. I don't know if we can fight for a title. I don't think we're there yet. But it's also one of those fluky things where if we get hot, we could make a pretty deep run in Champions League. We can make a deep run we can make a run at the Premier League title because like that's all it takes is just getting hot at the right time. So
and not completely falling apart like I'm hoping Arsenal will at the beginning of next year.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing is like there's going to come a point, and last year we completely fell apart, and we fell apart for like a month, and that killed any hope we had of anything last year. So it's like this year, it's like when we start to fall apart, are we more resilient than we were last year? And I mean, I think signs are pointing to we will be, but I know we're going to have a bad run, and that I hope that it's just like a match or two here or there.
Yeah.
And it's not a prolonged freaking December like last year, because December was hell last year.
That was horrible.
So, but we came out in like February, March, and then we've been on this huge 7-month run. So
yeah, and it's nice to see that consistency, and it's like the mental resilience is the thing that will get us through. Like if you have one bad game, does it lead to more bad games, or does it lead you to bouncing back? And it's like every team's going to have a bad game. I think it would be so hard to go invincibles in this era.
I don't think you can. I mean, you could, but
it's just
you could, but improbable is the right word. Good choice.
Yeah, but like there just isn't. I mean, so many teams get their first loss within the first few weeks now. Like there's not many that like are holding out through like major parts of the season, but there's so many teams that are playing so many. It's just the modern game is just so much more football than it used to be. And like I have a little more hope than I did when we like everything seemed to not go our way.
Yeah.
In the Bayern Munich, Lincoln, Man U, Brighton run, or however those worked out. But like how we bounced back from that. And it helps that we've been playing at home a little bit, and the home crowd's getting into stuff a little bit more, which is kind of fun. The atmosphere is at least a little bit better than last year.
I mean,
because there have been people that reports wise have said that the atmosphere in the stadium is good, and that there are good game day atmospheres.
I'll argue that atmosphere is entirely worse this season, and it's all thanks to Clearlake. F the freaking DJ that's in the stadium now. We don't need that bullshit. F this stupid freaking song that plays after we score a goal. F that bullshit. I'm so tired of Americanizing this game day experience. That's exactly what it is. Like, it's Americanizing it. It's like, what other football team has a freaking DJ in the stadium? That is the most college football, professional football bullshit ever. Like, and then playing that stupid ass song after we score a goal now. I hate it. I loathe it. It is the most annoying shit ever. And F you Clearlake for, again, screwing something up and doing something that nobody freaking asked for. Like, they're like, how can I want to know how the conversation went, because they're like, oh, how can we improve the game day environment at Stanford Bridge? Hey, let's put a freaking DJ in there. Or, hey, let's play some stupid ass freaking song that has the word Chelsea in it after they score. Like, what? Like, who thought of this bullshit? Because that's what it is. I hate it. Like, just let the fans celebrate. Let them have a good time. You know what would probably help is if you stop getting so many damn corporate people in there and you actually made the tickets affordable to the fans to get in there. But I know you won't do that because you got to up the bottom dollar, and we're one of the smaller stadiums, so you got to charge a premium price. And then you're going to be shady and sell the tickets to your damn self and sell them on a secondary market for an upcharge and then reap all the profits. So, whatever.
I did not mean to trigger a rant.
I'm sorry. I've been waiting for that rant for a while because I've been ever since I heard that stupid song. I tweet about it every match. Every match I tweet about it. I'm like, I hate this stupid song.
I was really just referring to what some people would say after the match, and that like the crowds were into the game. But I agree with you. I don't want to Americanize anything.
I honestly, like, I guess here's my comparison. Like, I remember Champions League nights when we had Drogba, like, because that's when I started, like, the Drogbas, the Lampards, the Terrys, like, that's when I started watching Chelsea. And I remember those Champions League nights. Like, the stadium was rocking. Like, all you heard was our fans. Like, there was points in this match where we're winning 5-1, and all I hear is the Ajax fans chanting. Yeah. Like, And that happens for good portions of every home match now, where all I hear is the away fans chanting. So it's like, what the hell are our fans doing? Now, it was funny because, like, our away fans, whoever those guys are, they're amazing because that's all you heard on the TV this past weekend at Nottingham Forest, were our fans singing. So it's like, I don't know. It sucks. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm not a true fan because I don't go to the matches, Jason says. Okay.
You are 1,000% not a weekly podcaster about Chelsea enough to be a true fan, Daniel.
That's right.
I was just looking up this was 10 years ago. 10 years ago, atmosphere yesterday. I was just looking up to see if there was like anything about the current atmosphere, and maybe I just read Garnacho tweeted out about the atmosphere 18 days ago.
Oh, yeah, that's whose opinion I'm gonna take for that. I mean, like, it is like you do get a better perspective of it when you go on Twitter after matches and you watch the fans' videos that are in person. Like, you do get a better assessment. But like, I don't know. Like, I feel like you watch a Liverpool match. I'm trying to think of like a Liverpool and Man City match, two bigger stadiums, whatever. Atmosphere is completely different in those stadiums. Like Liverpool fans, they chant the whole match, they sing whatever. Man City fans, they just sit there. Like, it's one of the quietest stadiums. Like, and I feel like we're more toward the Man City side of things than we are the Liverpool side of things. And it used to not be that way. Like, so, and I thought Champions League coming back might bring some more of like that old hype back, but also just the fans have changed. Sports probably changing. I don't know.
Yeah. So maybe we can do a more close watch on it now. But I agree with you. Our fans have been quiet at different times this year.
They have been, and it's I don't know. It's weird.
So.
Yeah, it's just weird. I don't get it. I don't know. Whatever. I mean, like, look, I don't know.
I'm still just looking up anything to do with it, and I don't know. Reddit's weird. But we'll keep a closer eye on it for sure.
Yeah. My point is I hate Clearlake for the shit they're doing. That's more what I'm pissed about. Like,
I say release the playlist that the DJ plays after every game.
Put it on Spotify.
Listen to it so I can be a true fan.
God, it's the stupidest shit ever. Yeah, I think The Athletic wrote an article about some of it the other day. Because I think that's where I read a lot of it from, was from The Athletic, about what all they were doing to help improve the atmosphere at Stamford Bridge. So,
whatever. Help improve it. They need t-shirt cannons. That's what we're missing.
Cheerleaders.
Might
as well bring cheerleaders. Yep.
Halftime shows.
Yes.
Just get a magician on the field. That's all you need.
Oh, or you can do that Chinese lady that's really famous for riding her unicycle around, spinning the stuff.
Yeah.
Or some quick change artist.
Yeah.
Bring some of those people in.
Yeah. Or you do like the fans kick a goal or something.
Yeah.
They win like £20,000. They won't do that. But,
you got to make one from like midfield.
Yes. Something like that.
You got to make it from midfield. Yeah.
We're not far from those things, bro.
We're not far off. We know what we're doing. We could.
Man.
It's terrible ideas, guys. Just so you know, this is we do not want any of this.
We know for a fact, no sarcasm at all, that people within the Clearlake organization listen to this podcast. Do not take this seriously, all you people. We know some of the players listen to us too, because they do the exact things that we say they need to do the very next game. That is not coincidence. We know this for a fact.
We do. We have the numbers to prove it. How about
we have the numbers? We have one lone listener in the UK.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, it is what it is at this point. We'll survive. I just want the team to keep winning, and that'll
dude. At the end of the day, we are talking about winning Champions League matches again, and I think that's pretty damn exciting.
Yep, it is. It is, and I think like so. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm just it's cool. I'm here for it. I'm glad we're back in Champions League. So. I guess we can. We can do. I think the other thing I want to talk about with the match. There's no point sitting here going through all the goals, but one thing that I did want to say is that I enjoyed when Esteval won the penalty. This was the third penalty, technically, of the first half, and Enzo had already scored the first penalty, and then Esteval won the second penalty for us, and Enzo went and gave him the ball to let him take the next penalty right before halftime. So I thought that was cool. Kudos to Enzo. Yeah, very classy from our vice captain, to do that and like give Esteval his moment, like let him get some confidence too on top of that. So I thought that was real classy by Enzo. And it does show that just think of the contrast that this is to when Poch was here. And the players fought over the ball, and now they're giving each other the ball and saying, "No, awesome. You do it,"
So, and then Poch is like, we just don't have a designated kicker
because Poch didn't want to make any decisions.
That was embarrassing. I'm glad that we're no longer there.
And then it happened multiple times, not just one. Yeah. It happened multiple times.
They're all like pouncing, waiting for the other person to get back to. Like they're all just like waiting in the wings and like stalking the other player to see if they put the ball down. That was ridiculous.
It was, man. It was so bad. And even back then, Enzo was I won't say voice of reason, more of voice of snatching the ball out of Madueke's hands and giving it to Palmer so Palmer could take the 30 kicks. So
while Madueke and Nico pouted on the side.
Yeah. Good gracious. But yeah, it is nice. And that's the thing I like. Enzo might not, I don't know if he completely fits Maresca's system or I don't know. I think he would be a better fit in a different system. Yeah. I think he's a good player. I don't know if I think he's can be great in certain situations, in certain moments. But the one thing that you can't deny about Enzo Fernandez is, one, he loves Chelsea, and two, he is a leader. Like, he is very much a leader on that pitch. So, I don't know. It was a classy moment, and it benefited our Esteval. So,
our savior.
Yes, our savior. So that brings us to shout out, I guess, Reggie Walsh for making your debut. 17 years old. Shout out to that. Fans were singing his name when he came on. Heard that. Awesome. So that's got to be a cool moment for somebody that you get on the pitch and they're singing your name. So cool moment for him, I'm sure.
Really great.
Yeah, and then other thing, Maresca finally got some subbing right in this match by taking people off that needed to rest and not making them play longer than what they should. So that was nice to see that he, rested a lot of people this match. And it was, you realize, okay, we're up 4-1 at halftime. Let me pull some players. Right. And then as soon as we scored the fifth goal, we pulled some more. So it was nice I'm sure it was nice for him to be able to do that. Nice for the players to be able to get some rest too. So,
exactly.
I don't know. But
I'm glad that Ajax made it easy on him.
Yes. That red card definitely helped. So, all right. So Sunderland on the weekend, 9:00 on Saturday, and that is at home though. Thank God we don't have to go to the stadium lights. This match. So Sunderland beat Wolves last week, and it'll be interesting to see what we do. I don't know who is all. Well, Gusto can't play,
right?
Because he's out. So I'm assuming that sort of like you said, we sort of got an idea of who's going to start. Probably Reese. I would assume that the back line is the same that we had last match. With Chalaba and Josh in the back. And then I would also assume that because Caicedo came off early, he will start and Enzo will start in the midfield. And then you will probably, I'm thinking that he's going to go with João Pedro at the 10 and Guiu at the 9 in this match because he pulled Guiu at halftime. So it only makes sense that that's why he pulled Guiu at halftime. Yeah. And then he will probably, unfortunately, start Neto and Garnacho on the wings.
Yep.
That's just what up. Unfortunately.
He started at Esteval.
Right. Which is
midweek. That's what.
Yeah, which is the dumbest shit ever. Just put Neto and Esteval out there. But it is what it is. But I think the lineup will probably be something similar to that. But
Thought Mob has our injuries, like not counting Gusto because they're listing him as virus still. But he can't play. As just 5 for the match. With Levi Colwell being one of those. So we really are down to 4. Unfortunately, one of those is Palmer.
Yeah.
Which is kind of wild. But maybe we're coming out of it. Maybe by December we'll be out of it.
I mean, it looks like it. Because, I mean, Delop should be back by then. Palmer should be back by then.
Yeah.
Badiashile's. Still don't know what happened to Badiashile. I missed that injury, apparently. So just need to keep everybody else healthy. So, because Christmas is going to be an insane break or an insane time. So, but predictions for Sunday? What is Sunderland in the table right now? They're like what?
They're 7th.
So we're actually tied with Sunderland right now. We just have a better goal differential.
Yes.
So
it can. This could go either way, in my opinion.
It really could. It really could go either way. So
will be a big win if we can. Sunderland have scored 9 goals this season, let in 6.
Mm-hmm.
We've scored 16, let in 9. So, and they look like they play the same formation we do.
Yeah, they do. And they lost 2-0 to United. We lost 2-1. So we at least scored against United. There's that.
Yeah. Will they get will they get goals? Will our defense hold up? Like that's
right.
That's the thing. It's like because we are very good at letting other teams have some shots.
They will have chances.
Yeah, exactly.
They will have chances. It's just every match now is does the other team capitalize on their chances against us? Because like this past weekend, Nottingham Forest, we could have been down 3-0 at halftime. And So all right, you ready to make your prediction? I'm honed in.
I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
1-1 Chelsea.
I'm going 1-1 because I'm doing the whole strategy of where. I picked us to win 5-1. Last weekend, and then we won 5-1 this in the midweek game, and then I picked us that game to be a draw. So then I'm thinking this game's going to be a 1-1 draw too.
Yeah. I love that. I think a draw is a good result here. I don't think that's bad. Would love a win.
Yes, 3 points would be huge this weekend.
I think a loss will make me rethink everything I said on this podcast today.
Yeah, so we'll be back to being negative Nancy's Monday night on the podcast if we lose.
That's not going to be fun if that happens. Yeah. But I mean, with the formation that we're playing, although I'd want it to be different, but based on what we did midweek, Maresca was able to do what seems to be his only substitution strategy he's got and just sub the entire team out. Midweek games, which is what he did all last year. But in this case, it worked out. It is, to what you were saying earlier, it is better than he did, at least within game this time, than he did in our run of bad form the last time. So hopefully lessons learned. Hopefully the luck is on our side, continuing to be on our side, and Sunderland don't take advantage of their chances, because that's the thing I'm worried about. Is like, what happens when a team comes against us that takes advantage of the chances? Because Nottingham Forest had plenty of chances,
they did,
and just never took advantage of it. So will Sunderland be the team to do that? I don't know. They haven't scored a shit ton of goals this season, so maybe that will work in our favor. But I can see this going either way. Unfortunately, I just chose a win.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing, is like, I can totally, like, I think it will either be, it's going to be a close match. It's going to be like 2-1, we win, they win, or it's just going to be a 1-1 draw. And it's just going to come down to who can they capitalize on their, chances. So like, you look at Nottingham Forest, their XG was 2.35. They had 4 big chances. Our XG was 1.67. Wow. So it's like, teams have chances against us. They just don't, like Liverpool, 1.95 XG, 4 big chances. Our XG in that match was 1.
Yeah.
It's just that it's just
our
what the team capitalized.
In both of those games is a little low too, because we scored off of some set pieces.
Yeah.
So that'll be another thing. Can we keep our run of set piece scoring up?
Yeah, because we've been very good at that this year.
Yeah, I don't know how Sunderland are in that. I'm not going to try to find it super quickly, I guess. But yeah, I'm excited for this game. This is going to be like one of the more interesting matches that we've faced, just because it's a pretty even matchup, at least the way the form of both teams at the moment. So if you're going off of form, pretty even, not like a super huge clash, but like could make for a nail biter, which I do not particularly love to watch.
No,
fan, but that's what I'm expecting anyway.
I said that in my blog that I wrote after this match. It's like, I'd forgotten how good a feeling it was to have a match where we didn't, it wasn't a nail biter. So like, that's the good thing, is like, thank goodness we won 5-1. We didn't have to suffer through that match, so it was nice. But this is probably going to be one of those matches where we have to suffer. Like, it's just not, it just is what it is. It's just, we're going to suffer this match.
We'll really show our mental resilience, though. If we can grind out this win, that's huge to me. This is a big match. In where we are in our season, where they are in their season, like where this is falling, like I think it's a big match.
Yeah, I would 100% agree with that it is a very, very big match. I'm not going to say it has title implications, but we have
to be in the title race for that to happen.
That's true. Hey, look, all it takes is us beating Arsenal in a couple weeks. Do that, it's going to be a race.
Yeah,
it's going to be a race. So I just scanned through our matches right quick while we were talking, which I'm not a big XG person, so I do take this with a grain of salt. But roughly off the matches that we've had this year, I didn't look at Lincoln. I think that's the only one I didn't look at. But I think we've only won the XG battle in 3 of our matches this year.
Wow.
And one of those was West Ham. I did not look at because I knew we won the XG battle with Ajax. I didn't look at that one either. But like Liverpool, we lost the XG. Like United, even though we lost that match, of course. Brighton, we of course lost XG too. But then there's a couple of those other wins where we still had a lower XG. So it's like, people have chances against us. That's the thing. Like, people have chances, and that's what we're trying to say out of all of this. So anything else you want to add, Jason?
No, man, I think that's it. I'll probably look up some stats just for my own personal amusement, because I couldn't find them while we're on here. But no, man, I'm excited. I'm glad we got to do this. I'm glad we won Now we need to carry it into the weekend.
For sure. Let's carry it in. Let's up the Blues. Let's destroy Sunderland. Screw them. Actually, now I like Sunderland, so don't let that happen. I like Sunderland. But anyway, tell the people where they can find us, man.
Yo, you can find us in writing on Instagram, X, and Substack. Daniel is doing really good stuff over there. Still, he keeps it all going.
I do match reviews. That's the only thing I've done. I've been lazy.
I mean, still though,
I've got to get better.
Like that's good. And Daniel tweets. Am I allowed to say that? Tweets a lot.
Yeah.
Still for the game. So interact with us. We made it easy for you on all of the platforms because we have the same handle. It's at Red White Blues FC.
That's right. And listen to us wherever you listen to your podcast at these days. And if you want to watch us on YouTube. We're there. Like, subscribe, follow, whatever the hell you're supposed to do there. Get in the comment section and chop it up. Yeah. 6, 7.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. Anyway, until next time, we'll get you guys and gals on the flip side.
How's it feel to win by a lot of goals? Flippity floppity.